Thank you. And the body cams, that's a start. Get body cams, dash cams, more and more law enforcement officers. And we need to work on this qualified immunity list. We need to get the qualified immunity, if not completely done away with, it needs to be severely limited, restricted. What it is, it should be held to a higher standard. We shouldn't have to have the citizens saying that you have no excuse for not knowing the law. But a cop who is supposed to enforce the law, that's their job to enforce the law, gets away with not knowing the law all the time. That's unacceptable. So, but beyond that, I don't know if anybody's got any questions.
No, we're gonna once everybody's done, we're gonna get to that Q&A.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna look at some of the chat on the live stream, and if they have some questions, we'll let that go too. But we're gonna go ahead and actually, let me get in front of the camera. I'm gonna let James.
Yeah, please. Yeah. I can't follow that.
You all started following him.
That's right.
We all started following him.
That's all I had to
This
say.
is the Godfather.
Yep.
This is the Godfather of auditing. Like you said, he was out there. I remember the big old VHS thing. He started it.
Yeah.
So, thanks a lot, Jeff. Gee, see what you started? See what you started?
See what you got attention.
Yeah. But, just like that, I think the next guy that we come out, once again, is another person that has been influenced by him. He's an ex-law enforcement officer. And his name's James Madison Audit. Just like James Madison, right there, beginning of our Constitution, holding him accountable. And let's hear how James Madison holds the people that he holds accountable. Look, man, it's grass, bro.
There's an anthill there. There is one.
Yeah, good. I hope it bites you in your large one.
Geo.
What's that? I think you guys coming out just got to put something on here, so a big round of applause for him. The food was great. I think it was, right? Yeah?
Excellent.
Good food.
I got into this kind of crazy. I've been law enforcement for close to 10 years, and worked for a small department, ended up on motors. Left that department, said to myself, you know what, I want to better my family.
Jack's live.
Bringing like 35,000. Everything was good. I left on good terms from that police department, and all of a sudden, after I left that police department, I had some trouble with some neighbors. The neighbors were mad because I was building my house. I was remodeling it, doing some stuff on my house, calling the police every single day on my house. Anybody ever had that happen in here?
Hey, good afternoon,
Yeah.
Secret Agent Man.
Anybody ever had that happen while that person that's calling the police works for the city?
Yeah.
That's what started this. James Madison was born from my neighbor. He doesn't even realize it. He comes over and talks to me and says, "Hey, I see you making videos all the time. Thank you very much for what he did." Yes. Police were on me every week and every single day. I tried to file stalking charges against the guy. They wouldn't let me do it. I didn't know where to go. I started watching James Freeman. Anybody seen his channel up there? That's my stepbrother.
I couldn't get him here today.
How many people realize that's my stepdad or stepmother? But I started watching him, and I said to myself, like, man, I don't understand why. I thought I was the only one that was happening to. Well, no, I wasn't. Then I discovered wherever Rogue Nation is
Right here?
there he is.
Over there.
And I did a public records request to find out who he was. Found out who he was. I texted him. I said, hey, man, I want to come out and audit with you. I was a police officer that was going against the police departments and going against police officers here. If anybody has a target, besides Amanda or anybody else here, I have one. You ought to see the messages I get, the phone calls I get. But that's what birthed it. It was this neighbor that was driving me nuts, wouldn't let me sign charges, tried to do something with those police department, and they refused to do anything. I'm talking about complaints, charges, etc., etc. Then I started doing videos and getting in front of the camera with them, saw what they doing, what they were doing for the first like 3 to 6 months, telling me they're going to put me in jail, telling me they're going to do this. You can't do this, just like everybody's ever seen. And then it changed. There was one period of time where they came to my house and tried to give me, I guess I don't know what it was. It was some type of it was stalking charges against my neighbor. They said I was stalking him.
Wow.
They reversed it. Well, like I said, it turned out this big nightmare like that. We finally got stalking charges on the neighbor there. The state attorney called me and said, hey, do you really want to go through with this? I said, no, I just want all of this to stop. And then since that point in time, I just went out and did videos with Rogue. That was My first guy that
What's
I went
up,
out
Buzz?
with, he taught me the ways, just like you went out with one of the other guys. He taught me the ways. I didn't know what to do. I'm new to this. I was on the other side. Right. Telling me you better put
There he
that
is,
camera
Slasher.
down. I didn't really do that, but telling you better put that camera down or you're going to go to jail. I was the one that was arresting people, and it was different holding your hand. It's still nerve-wracking every once in a while. But as Jeff said a minute ago, no matter where you're at in this world, cop stops you, you walk into a police department,
Slap the
have that
like
phone,
button,
turn
y'all.
it on. You don't have to hold it up like Rice Krispie's doing right there. You can walk around with it. You might see some of my videos in hand just like this. As Rogue said, or as Jeff said, you don't want their word against yours because their word always trumps yours because it's their system, and that's that. So, coming from law enforcement, I have a little bit better of a background in reading cops. I can read people pretty well in general, but not to toot my own horn, I can see when those cops are about to effect an arrest.
Hey, Carlos.
And that's the tough one. You said it. You want, like, remember, there's an unpublished video, and I'm going to call Rogue out for this. It was my fault. I got him in this situation.
Got more than one.
We went over to the Cape over here. You might have seen the Auditing American. You saw that where you went over to the Cape over there.
Sorry about the
And was
wind.
out there filming, and they basically took them in a car and took them away. You ever see that video? No? Rogue and I were in the back of a police car together, and I was watching these guys, and I was counting them out. I was like, all right, he's not. He doesn't want to make an arrest. And I said the ultimate thing to him. I said, write me a ticket for this, man. That's all I want to do. Realize that his ticket is a federal ticket, which means a mandatory court appearance. I said, man, I'm just kidding with you. Let me back it on up. They gave us a ride out of there and moved on. But the moral of that story is reading these people like I have the ability to. Because I was there telling people they're about to go to jail, giving me an upper edge. Maybe that's why I haven't been arrested. Maybe I'm not as aggressive or don't push the buttons. But the police are a very dangerous force in this society.
Fruit toy, my
They're
brother.
needed, but they're a very dangerous force. They're the only entity that can take your rights away. They're the only entity that can bankrupt you from those taking those rights away. And they're the only entity that can put you in prison. I mean, besides the judicial system, but they are the start of that. So whatever you do with the police officers, you want to make sure 100% that it's documented. You want to make sure that you assert your rights and you remain silent. Asserting your rights doesn't mean standing there and being quiet. This is not legal advice for those watching out there and everybody else. But
Hey, Eric.
you have to assert
Happy
your
Cops
rights.
Day.
I want to remain silent, and I want to have my attorney present now or anytime during questioning. If you don't assert those rights, they're not valid. Good? Still good? And that's one of the most dangerous things, because anything you say can be used against you. I don't know if you know that or not. But if you don't, this guy can tell you. This guy can tell you this. And even when you do something, if you're sitting here picking your nails or doing like this or anything, the defendant appeared nervous and uneasy in the report. Anything you do is used against you, and those cops will do it. So the best thing to do, like Flash Bow says, if you've ever seen him, don't inject yourself into the system. That's it. It's their system. Generally, they will win. But with people like everybody that's out here, not including me, but there's everybody that's here watching this, that you guys are here. If you watch these channels, you're helping expose the bad behavior they do, and they start to settle down a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. So that's it. I don't have anything else except for don't talk to the police if you don't have to.
Amen to that.
Yeah. On. Slap the like button for James Madison Audits, y'all. AFA.
All right, well, thank
Thought
you
you'd
very
be
much,
out here,
Mr.
man.
Madison. Very informative. I'm glad you got off the dark side and back, you know.
Chuck's out here somewhere. Where is he?
But now, the next person that we're gonna have is probably one of my favorite female auditors here in the state of Florida. There's quite a few female auditors starting to pop up, and I'm glad to be friends with this wonderful woman. Her name is Accurate Amanda. So everybody give an applause for Accurate Amanda.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm on the spot.
It's called a press
Is this good?
conference.
You're gonna be
AFA.
You don't have to face the
This is
camera.
a press
They can still
conference.
see you. This press
Okay,
They're here for you right now.
No more mass
You're not here
audit.
for
Press
the camera.
conference
You're
from
here
now
for
on.
them.
okay, so hi
And
everyone.
use that scream, not screamy voice.
Oh, my loud, annoying voice. Yeah, okay. Alright, hello everyone.
You're a
Accurate
liar.
Amanda here. So I just wanna say that the people that influenced me to start my activism, they're here right now. It's Rights Crispy, it's Rogue Nation, James Madison Audit, honor your oath over here. So I was in the medical field for like 8 years, 2019. That came to a screeching halt. I became a whistleblower. I was witness to large-scale medical fraud. And when I blew the whistle, I did the right thing because these people were harming their patients. One of our patients passed away because of their negligence. Wow. And I couldn't have that blood on my hands. I couldn't be a part of that. So I did what I did. I came forward. I had boxes of evidence, and I was tired of these people taking advantage of the vulnerable. So I did the right thing, and I was retaliated against. I had to film everywhere I went. My former employer hired a criminal defense attorney, and I heard a knock at my door, and it was a process server. He said FBI opened up, like he presented himself like he was law enforcement. I didn't know my rights. I was ignorant to the law, and I opened the door. He served me with paperwork threatening to arrest me for violating HIPAA. So from there, I was depressed. I was home. I had YouTube, and I seen First Amendment audits, and I said to myself, we need somebody in Palm Beach County to hold this tyrannical government in Palm Beach County and these police officers accountable. And I took it upon myself to pick up a camera, and I started auditing in my own backyard. And it's because of these people here today that it influenced me to do better for not only myself, but my family and my community. And I'm still learning to this day. I would consider myself rather new, but what I encourage and what I promote is I don't answer questions, and I just go from there. The best thing that you can do if an officer approaches you, if you can, don't say anything. Just stand there. Just remain silent. That's all you have to do. Silence is golden, guys. And stay true to yourself. And each one of us can do our part and formulate a bigger picture here where when our kids grow up, hopefully they won't have to live in a tyrannical society like we were subject to. But it was so hard for me to tell my story because I was terrified of getting that letter by this process server. I was terrified I was being followed. So now the cops run from me. I don't run from the cops. I totally flipped the script, guys. So I'm not gonna say anything else. It's been a pleasure working with American Amy over here. She's another wonderful female activist. I worked with Rights Crispy, James Madison Audits, Rogue Nation, and I mean, I love these people like family, guys. So thank you. Yeah.
Woo!
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Actor Amanda.
Thank you.
And now I've got another great one. This one, I can't even remember what video it was, but it was one of the first ones I saw that it made me laugh so hard. I couldn't believe what I was watching. And he's amazing behind the camera. He's amazing with, getting investigative. Just anything he wants to know, he finds a way and he gets it and he exposes it fully. And I'm not going to steal his thunder. Rights Krispies. Come on up, brother.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the food.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for everybody watching this now or later.
You're gonna start right.
Right here?
The
Yeah,
hands
I
are
got it
real.
Right on.
Hey, now use that voice.
Thanks for everybody showing solidarity and showing up for Solo Yacker, aka the Armed Fisherman. Well, for one, I really don't have much to say. I have been, it's been said, I've been inspired by Jeff Gray, by Rogue Nation, by everybody here. It's really, every day I watch their older stuff and it brings me back to where I got started on this. Shout out to Rusty and Duncan, my friends in California, who sent me the First Amendment audit videos, and I just started watching them. That's what got me into this. It wasn't an actual personal experience that I had to go through or anything other than like all the times that I got pulled over and all the hassles that I've ever gotten. It wasn't an actual big deal or anything. It was just watching these videos every day. There was a new tyrant in a new town, not just in this country, but all over the world. I would watch UK auditors dealing with this stuff, and I got fed up with it. And then I found Rogue Nation, and I said, hey man, can I join you? And of course, he said, come aboard, hardest working man in this business right here. And aside from that, I just want to know that this is not just stopping at me. We are inspiring other people. I want you to go out there and start doing this. Anytime somebody says, hey, you got me started on this, that just lifts me up, man. It just makes me know you're not letting us do this alone. We have to do it. How many people are sick of this crap? Is everybody here sick of it? Yeah. I'm sick of it. Let's show them that we're all going to record them, and they're going to get used to it, and they're going to straighten up, and we're not going to put up with it anymore. That's what I want. So first thing, if you're inspired, if you feel that spark, you don't even have to go into a police department. Just go and file an information request. Get their names, badge numbers, and vehicle assignments, and email it to rightscrispy@gmail.com. I'm making a database. That's why if somebody cuts you off in traffic, you know who it is. That's number 2164. Oh, that's Bronson. He's a jerk. You know? Speaking of Bronson, where is he? Check Bronson.
He was here.
But you know that's the information and knowledge is power. Another reason I do this is because of these kids right here. This is my little boy and my little girl. And no, I hope to God that they don't see the need to do this. I hope that we could take care of this, because Thomas Paine said, I don't like conflict, but if we must have it, let it be in my day, that my children may know peace. And I believe in that. I want them to live in a tyranny-free society, and you know, that's all I gotta say. Thank you very much to everybody out here, and everybody who gets inspired by this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for the donation, Ross.
All right. That basically concludes the meat part of this, and the floor is open. If you have questions, please step up over here and call out your favorite auditor. Huh? Oh, you wanted to go?
Yeah, come on up.
Yeah, come on up.
Come on up.
No, honoring you.
Come on.
No, it was. I invited everybody, but I'll tell you more about it later. But you're more than welcome. Here's
Yeah.
the stage.
All right.
Here's the stage. This is American Amy. She's another
Yeah.
Say it, Amy, say it.
I like that shirt, Amy.
Yeah. Hey, Papa. What's up? I'm American Amy. And what started me is,
They're gonna catch a
first of
shark.
all, when I was younger, I was messed with by the police a lot because I was homeless. And that's no excuse, but I found out that it took me a little time, a little slow. I was like, why did they mess with me so much? Because I was homeless.
Use your outside voice.
Okay. And also, in 2002, they killed a friend of mine in Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Did.
Oh,
He was running from
that'd
the
be good.
police from the stop sign. No, he shouldn't have ran, but no, he shouldn't have died. They've harassed me my whole life, but I didn't know I had rights. In 2016, I found some videos. And after that, I learned my rights. And then after that, I decided I was going to film shit. And it's been hard, it's been a lot, it's been heavy, but I enjoy it. And I enjoy meeting all the people I've met. I've worked with most of these people here, and it's been a wonderful experience every time. And this man here, Rogue Nation, is the one that first got
Johnny
me really
Five-0 was a
involved.
big
And I
inspiration
realized
also to me.
often it works in our favor if we just know it. If we just know it and demand it. And also, one more thing, not only do I want to end qualified immunity, I want to end the body cam thing. And I think if we all got together, we could petition somebody to get it into a law where they cannot mute them and they cannot cover them. And I'm American Amy with that.
Right on.
Thank you, Amy.
Thanks, Amy. Hold on, I want to show this guy's shirt.
I know, I love his shirt.
You too.
I didn't even notice. It's awesome.
I love that.
That's awesome.
Right.
I thought it was just a California.
Now, like I said, anybody that has a question, please
Thank you,
step up
Quiz.
and then call
That's
out
rough
your
time.
auditor who you're asking a question to, and they'll answer your questions the best they can. Try to keep it not super legal.
Right.
but because none of us are lawyers, we can only express what we've dealt with personally and how we dealt with some of those issues personally. So everything's different. Just don't ask us, oh, are you allowed to do this? Are you allowed to shoot somebody? I'm going to tell you, if you think you're in fear of your life, take the chance. But I mean, it better be imminent threat. That's all I know.
Answer the question on camera.
Yeah, I'll answer anything. I just want whoever's going to ask questions, ask them, and we'll step up in the camera.
One quick question about the platform. Is there any other platform besides YouTube that people are doing this on?
For the gun stuff, it's very difficult for me to put stuff on Facebook, Twitter. There are other platforms, but a lot of the other platforms don't monetize stuff.
Right.
And it's not that I just do this for money. I go out and I put myself on the line, so I do believe there's some compensation. You know, the traveling, you know, just from you guys watching. It's not about you, you know, if you say PayPal or, you know, whatever, Cash App or even a Super Chat or whatever, you don't have to do it. But the reason a lot of you do it is because you want to support our channel. You want to support what we do. And it takes time and money. You know, there's days I leave my family for 3 days. You know, but I have to support my family. You know, I was a chef up until the last 3-4 months. I've recently just gone full-time YouTube, and it's not that I'm saying I'm making a lot more money off of it, but I am saying I can support my family a lot better off YouTube than I do in the kitchen. If the guns go away and I lose my channel, I'll get back into cooking. But there are
You
no
did a great job today, my friend.
there's hardly any other platforms out there that support the second half. The First Amendment, some people are lucky, but for the most part,
Hey, can I ask
very few platforms.
111 of you to do a Rice Krispie raid on the Armed Fisherman's channel? Go to the Armed Fisherman's channel now and just say RC sent me or RC raid. Please, guys. Food toy. I'm gonna end this real quick, but jump on the Armed Fisherman's channel, please. If some of the mods, Food Toy, can you put up the Armed Fisherman? I'll wait. Put that link up, and everybody just jump on there on their way out. Slap the like button on your way out, and then do a Rice Krispie raid. All 120 of you.
Guns that have 10 rounds or less. So
Thanks again for everybody who has
yes, I want constitutional carry. I think it's
donated
already had it.
and
We
watched
actually had it back in
and liked. I
1987.
really appreciate y'all.
They took it away. Most of you don't probably know this, but Florida was the first state to issue the concealed weapons permit. So if you want to blame anything about the concealed weapons permit, you can blame Florida.
Honest question of the world. What happens to the restaurant you got kicked out of and didn't give your paycheck? Is that still in existence?
No, he got dealt with. His restaurant ended up getting shut down.
Thank you. That's all I want to get.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian. Thanks, man. I'm Finn. Call me Finn.
Finn.
All right. Mr. Gray, inspiration.
Make sure you tell Bat he has a fan out here from Jersey too.
You tell him.
Hey Bat, you got a fan from Jersey. Great
Bay
job.
Area transparency. Shout out to Bat.
One of my favorites.
He's great. I'm live right now.
Because of copyrights, they're able to use their stuff because
Who do you want to ask that? Actually, I think all of us need to answer this question.
I realized today, I think it's more adrenaline than it's fear, because I ran into a call
Yeah,
last night by my
I found him.
I find it,
Thanks again, man. You're live right now.
Thanks.
This guy offered to
Thanks for all you
give me some, and I said no thanks because that's the thought that counts. Everybody,
Winston Smith. I appreciate all you guys. Appreciate everything you do. It's been a blessing today to meet all you guys.
yeah, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, brother. This is for all the people who get out of control.
Yep. Duct tape and tie wraps.
Why didn't you bring a big gun?
Kid's got that one.
I'm taking
All right. Hey, thank you, brother. You want to shout out your platform?
Oh, sure.
Anybody who does this and doesn't want to deal with YouTube's BS.
Right, and another alternative is Orbis.net. That's my platform. I created
Let me see your shirt.
And this is the logo right here. And if you guys want to visit it, create an account there. You can upload videos, live videos. It's just like Facebook. You got groups, pages, and all that stuff.
He has his own server, so everything's cool.
They cannot deplatform us. So
right on.
And we are pro Second Amendment. So.
Right on. Thank you again.
First audit of the day, forget about it. And as I work through the day, I get more confident and more confident. But the thing about it is that you just never know what's going to set a psychopath off. You just don't know. You know, you could be completely polite and, you know, something you say could just set them off. So there's always a level there of being nervous because, to be quite honest, no one wants to give up their freedom. You know, I'm the only, you know, I'm the only one working in the house. So if I get taken down, that creates a situation for my family, you know? So there's always that nervousness there with me, but what carries me through is the fact that I know I got a lot of people that support me and a lot of people that have my back. That really helps. Not just the guys that go with me, like Rights Crispy and Mike and James Madison and everybody that go with me, but everybody that's out there that's making the calls, that's sending the emails, that's watching the live streams and participating. I know we got a great group of Americans that support what we do from all walks of life, rich to poor, black and white, Spanish, people overseas that support what we do. Because freedom, that's right, freedom is a human experience, and every human soul yearns for freedom. You yearn for love and you yearn for freedom. If you don't have either one of those, you will search and search until you find those things. Unfortunately, right now we have the illusion of freedom here in America.
Yeah.
We're trying to get that back to actual freedom, but right now it's just an illusion. And we see that every day with every video we make. It's not innocent until proven guilty. When they step to me, I'm automatically guilty, and I have to have documents of law to show them that what I'm doing is legal and right. Even though, as most of us know, it's pretty much common sense. You know, when you step back and you think about recording in public, it's pretty much common sense. So, thanks guys.
How do you, when you're out there, do you get this nervousness? Are you scared?
So maybe this is like my own character defect, but when I first started, I did have like the nerves, like I would feel it like literally on my heart. But now I don't really like sense the nervousness or danger. Maybe that's something wrong with my brain. I don't know, but I feel a lot more comfortable and confident, because once you get to that confident level, then your nerves start to like just settle down. But
that's right.
I've gotten to the point in my neighborhood where they think twice about messing with me.
Absolutely.
So,
as well they should.
It's so funny. So a contact of mine told me, he's like, the sheriff is starting this rumor that, Acura Amanda does pull her over, but we're not going to do it. And I'm like, that's really scary, but like, you know, kind of delightful, but yeah, not really. But, no, like I feel a lot more confident now because of the education that I've received and the experience that I've gotten. But it's made me a lot more compassionate and understanding person, and a person that has more patience for just what others are feeling. Like, this has made me a stronger woman, stronger person, and I'm just like so grateful that you guys first inspired me to get started.
Got it.
What I'm trying to do lately is advocate for whistleblowers, because there are people in these departments that they're victims as well of civil rights violations, and I try to advocate for them, pull public records, and unfortunately they've been retaliated against and wrongfully terminated as well. So it sucks, but we gotta just keep on going. We can't stop. then they
We
win.
can't be stopped.
Huh?
We can't be stopped.
Can't stop, won't stop. Any more questions while I'm here?
I have a question for you. You get more strength every time you say, I don't answer questions.
Or you're a liar.
Don't be silly.
You're going, you get on top of them more and more, and you're more powerful every single time you say that.
Yeah, and like they really, I'm not breaking any
That's weird,
laws
he's got a
except for
windsaw.
my criminal speeds according to
Even
them,
with the dead
which
cat,
I don't know,
people
that's a
complain
load
about
of
the
you know what, but I mean, they can't really touch me, like they can, but they gotta find other
Thanks,
means
Boot
to
Liquor.
try to
Shout out to
mess
Johnny
with
50.
me. So,
Skipper.
yeah, exactly.
I was amazed that they went after your kids.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't
I
answer.
defied
What question?
Do you ever get nervous, scared whenever
So
you're
my,
Oh, yeah,
my
no, not
children's
really.
Principal, I had to file a complaint against her because they lost my 7-year-old daughter. The very next day, this bogus complaint allegation is called, saying my son is covered from head to toe in bruises.
And then I saw the police come
And I
check
called
out
the
your
sheriff. I'm like, you guys need to document this, and I want to prosecute this person.
You were
And
saying
she
something
even
about the
said,
wind
she's
noise,
like, this
even though you
is
got the dead
unfounded
cat
on
on it.
Like, it's bogus, but I actively defied a judge's order, and I'm still here. So, yeah,
It's just
I'm
disappointing that you
willing
have
to
worry
take
about
the ride. You know?
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. Like,
Now, is that guy still coming after you from DCF? That
my attorney gave me good news. He told me that I have like a lot of legal grounds for a huge civil rights lawsuit, but an attorney out of Tampa, her first name is Olivia, she's going to add me to a class action.
Right on.
So that's an update that I wanted to give.
And out of
you
the
guys.
200 people in
DCF
that,
agent, can he get into trouble for lying to a judge to get that?
that's
They
what this is
falsified
about.
my arrest record. They labeled me and called me anti-government.
I remember hearing that.
Yep. Okay.
It's a shame. I saw that.
Yeah.
do you ever get scared, nervous when you're out there?
No, I don't get scared or nervous. I eat breakfast and that gives me brain food and I'm able to come back. But another reason is because when I'm going out working with Rogue, he doesn't stop. Not for lunch, not for nothing. He doesn't stop until it's quitting time. The dude works so hard. So if you ever go work with this guy, make sure you have a good breakfast before you go out.
Which is why you don't like working with me, slacker.
Come on, Mr.
But no, my uncle Socrates, rest in peace, they always said that man never knew fear. And everybody tells me, you're like your Uncle Socrates. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, brave or anything. I don't get scared of these guys. I see them for what they are. I see them, they weren't bullied in school. They were the bullies in school. And they're trying to bully us. And I bully bullies. That's what I do.
Yeah, buddy.
And one thing that Roe taught us, well, everybody knows this, but he reiterates over and over, you don't have to be arrested to have your rights violated.
That's right.
And if you can avoid arrest, I would suggest
That's, I think, the main focus is education. We want to teach you your rights and how to keep your ass out of jail. You don't want to go into jail and to try to make a point, because people have, what we were talking about is this illusion of freedom. People have this illusion that, oh, you're going to go to court and you're going to tell them, oh, McDonald v. Runda, and they're going to be like, oh, you're right, my bad, and let you go. No, the system sucks. They're going to find a way to put you under the jail if they don't like you, like they did to Maddie. She's under the jail right now. Never heard from again, you know? So just try to avoid it. Keep your ass out of jail. Learn your rights. Know how to stand up for your rights. And if you see that they're going to violate your rights and want to take you to jail, try to avoid it. Try to escape with the video and your liberty at all costs. And then tell the story and have we, the people, redress our grievances against them. And we can take it back. If they've threatened arrest, that's good enough in a court of law.
All right, Mr. Gray, have you ever felt scared, threatened, anything like that?
Absolutely. Years ago, as you well know, I used to do open carry. And when they had guns drawn on me and held at the low ready, that was scary. And I was talked out of doing it by my wife and by the epic old guy, Thomas Covenant, my dear,
Rest in peace.
my dear friend. Miss him very well, very much. But I quit doing it. You have taken up the reins of doing that. And brave man, I worry about you all the time. I know we keep in touch when you're out there doing it, checking in and checking out and all that stuff. But
Yeah, and just to let everybody know, I don't know if anybody's ever saw a live stream. If you call them, don't give them my name. Just say you've got somebody that was open carrying. Because it's happened, but it's not a big deal. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah, and there's times I've been doing it so long now that I don't get scared. But just like you just talked about, you don't have to go to jail to get your rights violated.
Right.
Once you get put in cuffs and you're in their custody and you're behind those walls in the jail, anything can happen to you.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
At that point, it doesn't have to be the police. It could be the people inside the jail.
Yeah.
And I can speak for, I saw something in Miami jail that I didn't like. And they were, the one guy was like, dude, I'm about to hit somebody just to get sent into to get thrown in the hole. He's like, I'm just going to fight somebody just to get thrown in the hole. And I'm like, so now I'm up for 20 hours watching these two guys pacing around getting pissed off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to go back. And that's why I'm like, hey, you want to do this? Okay, whatever, so be it.
Yeah.
And I'll follow it. And once they realize and they let me go, my end goal is to be let go. That's why you hear me talk. I try not to admit things, but I will try to wiggle my way out of it if I can. And it's usually with the law, not so much like, oh, let me go.
I mean, nobody wants to go to jail. I'll go to jail for my rights, but if I can avoid it, I will. One of the main motivating factors of that, not actually getting arrested and facing charges, is my good friend Mike Hoffman. He was arrested at Jacksonville International Airport. I don't know if you guys remember that. He was holding a sign that said "Fire the TSA" on public property. They arrested him for it, charged him with trespassing.
Some bullshit.
And he got convicted.
Wow, that's crazy.
Free speech.
And what year was that?
It's about 4 years ago, about 4 or 5 years
So
ago.
pretty recent.
Yeah.
So screwed up.
All right, well,
He appealed all the way to the Supreme Court of the United States. His case went all the way to the Supreme Court of the United States. It was on Judge Clarence Thomas's desk.
Oh wow.
And the Supreme Court can only take so many cases.
Right.
So it wasn't like the facts were bad in the case. They just didn't have time to do it. It died right there. So his conviction stands. He spent 6 months in jail.
all right, well, that's basically, in a nutshell, that's the meet and greet, everybody. We're going to do a group picture over by the flags over here.
Sweet.
Everybody that's tall in the back, anybody that can kneel. And all the people that are in the middle, they're going to be behind us. So we're going to try to get it really tight, stay away from the ant piles.
What about the big bellies that get turned sideways?
Yeah, right. I need extra wide limbs for my belly.
You're one of the tall guys, so you'll look good.
Fiona?
Yeah, Fiona.
She couldn't make it.
Unless you want to kneel.
I'll tell her you said hi.
I'm gay, and I have a hard on for her.
Oh, I'll tell her. She'll say, govern me harder, Daddy. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me mute this.
Oh, you were recording that?
All right, guys. I am hijacking. Oh, James Madison audit. We're hijacking Rights Krispies live stream, everyone. We're gonna do a group picture. I still got you, you liar. You're a liar. Look at this liar. Look at this little liar here.
Is that
guys.
Rights Krispies phone?
Yeah, I hijacked it. I'm a thief and a liar. Yeah. Here, let me turn the camera around. What's up, guys? Hey, if you're coming in here, pulverize that like button, everyone. Pulverize it. Don't be a liar. I'll do a little walk around to show you what we got going on. That's the credit card captain setup, everyone. He's a liar. He's getting 2 different kinds of content today. And look at all this turnaround that we got, or turnout, I should say. Special thanks to the armed fishermen for putting this together and getting everybody together, guys.
We're all going to be facing this way.
Okay.
And you're going to try to go, actually go back all the way to the American flag.
And we got Honor Your Oath over here, guys. I'm hijacking Rights Krispies live stream, everyone.
Yeah, Rice Krispies rocks.
Right?
So does Acura Amanda.
Oh, I do? That's what's up. Oh, yeah, hold on. All right, there you go.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. We're going to take a group photo here. Look at this group.
Oh, you are. High five. Oh, you're the best. So how do we do this picture?
I'm going to put this down here. All right, y'all. Thanks again for being here. Smash the like button on the way out.